in like this. I feel like I'm in the same outfit as the last Q&A.
I'm in the same clothes I've been in for months.
We almost forgot that we hadn't filmed this, and it's like 9 p.m.
Dude, I thought I'd double chain like this. Okay, anyways, Q&A.
So, we're doing the Q&A for Croatia. You guys sent in lots of questions, and we'll just kind of go through them. I can't believe we were in Croatia for 12 days.
It was so fun.
I feel like it was like the majority of our trip so far.
Thus far, it was.
It was so fun. So we'll just jump right in. Our favorite place we visited in Croatia. Let's tell them where we went, obviously.
Okay, so this was the itinerary. Since I planned it, I will tell you all about it. We flew into Zagreb, left Zagreb, drove, and we rented a car and we drove to the
Plitvice. You guys know about that day.
Plitvice National Park. And it was great. And then we were there for 2 nights. And then we drove to Split. We were there for 4 nights.
Yeah.
And
in
then,
the city, in the old town.
The old town was where we stayed. And then we stayed right outside of Dubrovnik in a town called Silipi for 5 nights.
My favorite part was obviously Slippy, but I think it's just because I loved
the house we stayed in.
The Airbnb we stayed in at the pool, and then also
you liked the town of Dubrovnik.
The town of Dubrovnik I thought was super cute. I loved the city walls, and I also really liked like all the Croatian Makarska Riviera.
My favorite day of the trip was when we went sailing from Hvar to the Palenski Islands.
Obviously, we can't.
We did not learn much of that, but that was my top day of the trip.
Yeah, we had such amazing weather. Loved Peter, and it was just like a dreamy day. Least favorite part?
The
weather. Completely say was cold.
Yeah,
it was cold. But I think we just like got a rainy day, and it would have been a little better if it was sunny. But the park was beautiful. Okay, next question is, how easy is it going there with little kids? I think that like Plitvice and Silipi or like Dubrovnik area was better than Split, just because it's a big city.
Yeah, like we just had a place where there was a little bit more space for the kids to roam versus the old town. It's all different. It just makes such a difference for kids.
Dubrovnik, I think, would be pretty miserable if you stayed with kids because it's just like a big town again, so we just stayed outside of it. I would just recommend that.
There was a super cute town outside of Dubrovnik called Kovtat. And I would stay there. It's like a super beautiful beach there, and there's beautiful beaches all the way down to Dubrovnik.
Next one, I'll let Connor answer. What is your favorite meal you've had there?
The meat fingers. I love meat fingers.
He still talks about the land of meat
They're
fingers.
like savapis. Anyways, we ate in, favorite meal was in Dubrovnik. We ate there twice, Taj Mahal.
Oh, yeah. But that wasn't really, that was Bosnian food. That wasn't.
Oh, that was Bosnian food. But it's Balkan food is what I was told. The meat fingers, the savapis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, history. What was yours?
Taj Mahal, obviously, but other than that, probably the meat fingers is so good.
Yeah, and then we also we had pumpkin seed oil to dip our bread in Plitvice
area.
That was amazing. And then
their cheese was really good.
Yeah, their cheese was
everywhere. Good. Next one is, do you ever get anxiety while traveling? I want to, but freak about not knowing anything. Yes, I feel like I have had really bad anxiety today with driving. I haven't drove. Connor's been driving.
I think,
I don't know.
You're going to be anxious. You're going to be stressed. And if you plan on that and just knowing like, hey, this is how I'm going to work through it.
Yeah, I think the worst parts for us are obviously just the travel days. So ferries, the planes, the trains, those things are not fun just because our kids don't like being contained. So we just go into that mentally knowing that it's going to be a hard day, but honestly, easier said than done.
Yeah. But one of the questions was, how did we get around to all the cities? And honestly, I loved having a car. Mainly because we had kids. We had to pay for parking, which was a bummer in a lot of places.
And Dubrovnik, the parking was really hard.
It was hard to find parking in some of those places, but honestly, it made we didn't have to hop in airports or ride in ferries for that long.
Wait, airports?
Like, you can fly from city to city, or you could take a long ferry from, like, island to island, and it was worth it to have a car for us.
Favorite activities in Split going in October?
Well, my favorite thing was to take the ferry out, and we did the Airbnb experience of sailing. Then another favorite thing was...
if I had more time, I think we would have, like, taken the ferry to, like, some of the other islands, or, like, spent a, morning or afternoon in Hvar, the super cute island. I really liked going to Troger. It was just like a super cute town.
Old Town in Split is beautiful.
Old Town is really, really cute.
It's so cool.
And yeah, walking like the, what are they called?
The promenade.
The promenade.
Promenade.
That was fun. And
yeah, that's mainly it.
What we did. Oh, we did a sailing. We like went out on a boat for a sunset ride one night. That was fun.
That was fun. The beach that we stayed at, or that we really liked, was called Kosjuni Beach. So it's a little bit of a drive from Split by Marjam Hill, but it was beautiful.
Yes,
we went there
it was
twice.
Really pretty. We loved it. This one says, headed to Europe, would love more comfy but cute clothes, shoes, Rex. What did you pack? Okay, so I brought like 3 swimsuits. I've worn them over and over. Brought 3 pairs of shoes, Tevas, a pair of Timberland sandals, like black ones, platform sandals, and then just some Sorel sneakers, and they've been so comfy. And then I just brought a bunch of dresses, a few pair of shorts, and t-shirts, and like a bucket hat. That's about it.
Did we try the black risotto? We tried the black risotto.
Yeah.
Britt said it threw her off because it was black.
It kind of like, I thought it would taste good. I really like risotto. Connor doesn't love risotto.
I liked it.
The color was a little freaky just because it was dark outside. Like, it was like, what am I eating?
Just black mush.
Black mush. But it was good. How affordable was it compared to other European countries? It's hard to say because we stayed in like the touristy areas mostly, but definitely cheaper than Switzerland.
Yes.
And
more expensive than Greece.
Yeah.
But like, for example, the Plitvice, when we had that first night, we had that place we stopped when it was raining. That wasn't crazy expensive over there. Split, the restaurants were like $15 a plate.
Yeah.
And then or 15 euros, which is scary because the kuna is like their dollar, and it's so 7 scary. Kunas to $1. So you'll get your bill and it was like 400 kunas. You're like, oh my. Or like 300 kunas, you're like, oh,
when we rented the car, it was like 15 or 1600 or 2,000 kunas, and
yeah.
we were like,
Britt was losing it. It was funny.
Fun fact, I'm getting a lot of messages about this, and this is why I'm so excited about Croatia and Greece. Croatia was where the second Mamma Mia was filmed.
If you know, Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
How do you keep the kids occupied in the downtimes? Like hotel, plane and waiting? We have a scooter. And that is our saving grace.
And we brought Cruz like little white queen backpack with some cars in it and some toys for them, and that's been nice. But the scooter really has been like the biggest entertainment, and snacks. And then I don't know if any of you have heard of Super Simple Songs on Spotify, but they've changed our life. They have upgraded our life. Super Simple Songs has literally.
I'm gonna write them a personal letter.
We have to.
We must.
The amount of hours we've spent listening to Super Simple Songs.
It has calmed Banks so much, and it's been our saving grace. Last question: will you come back someday? Yes. I have told Britt a million times I want to go back and sail the islands of Croatia for like a week or 10 days.
If we're gonna sail anywhere, Croatia's the place to sail.
The place. All right.
Thanks,
Love you guys.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.